What's up, y'all? Recently, Emmanuel Forbes, he deactivated his Twitter, and everybody's thinking he's feeling a little emotional about the game, and he also got some death threats. So it's kind of like it's crazy because when you at these games, and the fact that we didn't even play at home, you get that, and when you don't play at home, you get that from other people. Like you even get that from the people in the crowd. Like not just people you see on the internet, but you people you see at the games. Like people really love these players sometimes, and then sometimes you got them crazy fans who just say anything on the sideline, and you got them people that say anything on social media. And this is just one of them times where somebody decided to send a death threat to him, and it's just like, bro, like people say stuff like that all the time, but it's a little different when you in the spotlight, and people know your name. They think they know you, and sometimes it's people that send death threats all the time. It's some people that say, yeah, bruh, on social media they'll say like, yeah, bruh, I do this to you, I do that to you. But it hit different when you hear it sometimes as a person that has a face, and you that person that everybody talks about. And then when you a first round draft pick, it's a lot of pressure on you. You have to be that guy. You have to. And just coming out of the first round is just even more pressure, because not only is the team on your back, but you're a beginner. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come out of college, you can be the best at everything in college. You can be the best at everything in high school. But when you come into the NFL, you're a rookie again, because everything is different. Everything is faster. Everybody is stronger. The game is played way differently. And, what you thought you was before, you ain't it when you come. So you got to kind of learn. You a puppy, and you may try to put yourself in a way to feel like, no, I'm this big and bad person, like, for example, Emmanuel Forbes, when he was playing against AJ Brown, he got showed up. AJ Brown had 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards, and he had a great game, and he won the game. So not only did he have a phenomenal game, he won the game. And ain't nothing worse than losing to somebody you've been talking trash to the whole game, and they win the game. Like, of course, you gonna have those moments where you beat them here on this play, that play. And Emmanuel Forbes had that. He had 2 pass deflections, and he had about 7 tackles. I think he had 9 tackles altogether. He had 7 tackles. I think 2 of them was assists. But he had a great game, and you could tell his side was targeted the most, and that was because Jalen Hurts, he trusts AJ Brown to come down with it a lot. And it was a few opportunities where Emmanuel Forbes could have intercepted it, but he didn't get a chance to get it. And he even tried to he tried to make AJ Brown fumble, but AJ Brown's strong, man. Like, I put him up there with DK Metcalf, like, in strength wise, like. But it's just one of them things. Like, Emmanuel Forbes tried to show that he can go toe to toe with the best, and he can. But it's a little too early to, like, really try to be with the elites. He did his thing against Stephon Diggs, but AJ Brown is a different player, and every week he's going to go up against a different player, and they may not be the best, but they better than you. You know what I'm saying? At the time and the moment he is right now, he's not where he want to be, and it's frustrating him. And you could tell at the game he was frustrated on the sideline after, letting them get another touchdown. So it was just something that everybody goes through, no matter what stage of your career you in football, high school, middle school, little league. What's that? Girl and boys club. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if you get beat. No matter what you're playing, and you've been talking trash to somebody, that just makes it even worse when they win, because that's something they can hold over your head every time you play them, every time you go against them. So, he's just having a tough time right now, and he's not the only one. I mean, they all have it at different stages. Every rookie has gone through the same thing, same tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Same trials, bruh. Like, a few weeks ago we was talking about Quan Martin and how he gave up a touchdown, and everybody was talking trash about him. Then he came back the next game and got an interception. So, man, it's every rookie is gonna have that moment. Every rookie, no matter what side of the football field you on, you gonna have that moment. And you do also have those death threats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad to say, but I guarantee everybody in the NFL has had that one interaction or seen that one quote that said something about anything, something negative. People can be can be negative all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then it's some people that fight really hard for these players, like outside of football. Like, people love these people, and they'll be willing to say anything. Everybody's not willing to do what they say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be people out here say, yeah, bro, I do this to you, and you see them in person, they dap you up, like. And Emmanuel Forbes is just trying to get away from the negativity, because after, especially losing a game like that, and knowing that you was the highlight of the negative portion of the game, that just brings a lot of backlash by you being that main person and that everybody depends on because you're a first-round draft pick. So he's just trying to find a way to deal with it, and I think the best thing he did was deactivate his Twitter for right now, because that you want to get away from social media. As an NFL player, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how, as a player anywhere in the spotlight, I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to have social media. I barely get on social media as it is. I only get on here to post these videos for y'all to let y'all know, like, how I feel about the Commanders and where I feel they can improve at. But you never know, man. It could be Emmanuel Forbes this week, then Andre Jones next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be anybody, bruh. Like, because at one point it was Chase Young. Everybody was like, man, he ain't. People still talking about Chase Young. You know what I'm saying? They saying like, oh, he injury prone, he this, he that. But bruh got 2.5 sacks already. So he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear nobody talking about him. I don't hear nobody saying nothing. But when you're doing bad, that's when everybody talk about you. They ready to trash talk you. Like when Emmanuel Forbes had that interception, we wasn't talking about him at first in the first games, because we was just talking good about him. We was just saying like, yeah, man, he doing great. But nobody was really targeting his side the whole entire game. Whereas Jalen Hurts, he was